Hello friends, this is going to be kind of a very specific project. I have an iMac for my main computer and I really like the computer, but I do not like that it doesn't have a dedicated DVD drive. So I'm going to show you what I think is a very good way to add a DVD drive that is hidden out of the way when you don't need it, and we're going to use a mixture of woodworking and craftsmanship to make this happen. This is the DVD drive that I'm going to use, and I will show you how we're going to go about it. I'm going to mount it just under my drawer in my desk, and I'm going to show you that in a little bit. But I still want the drawer to open, and there is a small lip, which means that I need to drop that a little bit. So I'm using a piece of scrap plywood that I have. It is important that the front of the drive faces you when you're seated so it can open. So all I'm going to do now is make a mark. And now we're going to cut this to the correct length. Just double check that you cut this the correct way. Again, you need to be on the front of the drive, which in my case is that. And this needs to attach to the top of the drive. So the drive would open this direction. This seems to be pretty good. And now I need just a couple of clamps. And some glue. We're going to let it dry and then we'll continue. I found that this GO2 glue works very well. The only thing I don't like about it is that it takes a couple of hours to actually set, but I can live with that in this project. So I'm going to apply liberal amounts of this glue here. It doesn't make any difference. You want this to be flat, but it doesn't really make any difference because it will not be visible. So you just align it on top of your drive. And then glue it. You need to let that dry. So in a couple of hours we'll come back and continue. So here we are in my office. The glue has dried on top of the drive. And for this process I will have to take my drawer off. I'm going to actually attach it here. So we're going to take the drawer off. You're not taking it. We're going to use the same glue and that's attach it there, and that will give us enough of a clearance so the lip of the drawer will clear the drive and will not have a problem opening up. Okay, that's the plan. It's a good plan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Again, the only negative with this glue is that it takes a couple of hours to dry, but when it dries it makes a very good bond. So we'll wait until that dries, replace the drawer, and we'll go from there. So the installation is complete, and you can see the drive here, and the drawer can open and close freely, and I consider this a success. This is a multi-drive, I can read and write, and this is a smart way, I think, to add a drive to your iMac without cluttering your desktop.